Why, hello, friends, family, and everybody in between. Welcome to another round of Modern. On the left, we have Chris Cherubini playing Ad Nauseam, Spoils of the Vault, Thassa's Oracle combo. On the right, we have Michael Mapson playing what he referred to me as a 60-card main deck. But it is a Agatha Soul Cauldron Rona combo deck. If you're unfamiliar with the card Rona, I'm going to go on over to our friend TCG Player. I'm going to type in Rona, Herald of Invasion, and explain to you that she is a 2 CMC creature, 1 in a blue, legendary human wizard. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, you untap Rona, Herald of Invasion, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. And then for 5, and then for Phyrexian Black Mana, you can transform Rona. On the backside, you get the Tolarian Obliterator with a 5/5, and whenever a source deals damage to Rona, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land card, you may put it on the battlefield under your control. Otherwise, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Admittedly, I actually don't know how the combo works in Modern. I know there was a Pioneer combo deck. I can pseudo figure out what's going on because of, I guess, Soul Cauldron and some other stuff. Like, I know Mapson plays a Walking Blist in his deck. What I can talk about, though, is Chris Cherubini's deck. He's playing his friend Chad's deck. Chad won a RCQ that we hosted at Wilmington with this deck, and it uses, what's its name? Spoils of the Vault. A 1 CMC. I've never seen this art before. Black instant. It says, choose a card name. Reveal cards on top of your library until you reveal a card with that name. Then put that card into your hand. Exile all other cards revealed this way, and you lose 1 life for each of the exiled cards. So, what you do is you cast that, and in response, cast Angel's Grace at split second. And Angel's Grace says you cannot lose that game this turn. Your opponent cannot win the game. Or if you have Phyrexian Unlife in play, you can do that. But you cast Spoils of the Vault and you name a card that you do not contain in your deck, such as You Are Already Dead, something else Modern Legal, but You Are Already Dead is like the funniest one, quote, quote. And you exile all the cards from your deck and cast Thassa's Oracle when you win the game. So the the profane tutor there, most likely is going to be going to grab the Thassa's Oracle in this situation unless Chris has it in hand. If he does, which I think he does actually, the tutor is just going to go fetch him whatever piece of the combo he's missing, whether it be the card that says he doesn't die, the card that says he wins the game, or the card that gets him to winning the game. There's Phyrexian Unlife. Now, Ad Nauseam is a deck that has not really been around for a while. So, Phyrexian Unlife, in case you're curious, is a 3 mana enchantment that says you don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as though its source had infect. Meaning, you can still lose the game through infect damage. But yeah, so Ad Nauseam is a deck that was around for a while. It used to have a pseudo different win condition. It adapted into being Ad Nauseam / Spoils of the Vault cast Thassa's Oracle, but it had another win condition where you would have Phyrexian Unlife or Angel's Grace on the played one of those 2 cards. Cast Ad Nauseam, draw your entire deck, and then cast or exile copies of Simian Spirit Guide to make mana to cast, I believe. Oh, it's not Lightning Storm. Chain Lightning? It's been a while since I played this deck. I think it's Chain Lightning. No, Chain Lightning's super wrong. What the hell's the name of this card? Chain Lightning's what I played in Legacy. The problem of knowing so many different cards is that... Yeah, Lightning Storm. Okay. Yeah, so it's 2 red, 1 instant, deals X damage to target creature or player. X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. You can discard a land card, put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm. You may choose a new target for it. Any player may play this ability, but only if Lightning Storm is on the stack. So you would draw your whole deck, exile the Simian Spirit Guide stuff, and then go, okay, cast Lightning Storm, hold priority. And then you would discard basically all but 1 land in your hand. You would discard a bunch of lands. And then go, okay, cool. We'll target you for all of them. And then if your opponent goes, okay, I'll discard a card. You retain some lands. That way you don't get killed by your own combo card. Alright, Personal Tutor. Profane Tutor. Personal tutor. The legacy cards that I've played in the past are apparently trying to jump to the forefront of my brain. Chain Lightning. Got 2 packs, 2 Thassa's Oracles. We see the Spoils of the Vault. So game 1, going to be going to Chris here. It's just going to be a match of like 2 decks sailing by in the night, doing their thing. Not really interactive. However, Chris's deck is a little faster than Mapson's deck. Thoughtseize here. And a little bit more interactive because of having Thoughtseize out of the board. I feel like there was a Spell Pierce, if I remember correctly. That's why the Thoughtseize didn't go off. There was a second Thoughtseize, though. Chris, going to look at his hand, we see an Odawara, a Springleaf Drum, and a card that I can't tell what the heck it is. But it's getting discarded, so it's fine. Periphery Nodes, I don't know. It's definitely not Periphery Nodes, but we can all pretend that's the card. There's a Gemstone Mine coming out here. Preordain, and look at the top 2. Looks like 2 lands. Or no, that was a land something. Draw. Let's go. Mapson's going to untap, activate Rona, draw a card, discard a card, do some looting, cast the bauble, cracks a bauble, plays a Mox Amber. Because of it being legendary, this will untap Rona, allowing Mapson another activation. Land return says Goo. Is holding an Odawara. We'll be able to channel it, which is pretty cool. Though I don't know what you're channeling it on. I don't know. Odawara hits enchantments too, doesn't it? Is that the only one that doesn't hit enchantments? Oto. Soaring City. No, yeah, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. So if Chris tries to go for the win with Phyrexian Unlife on the board, Mapson can channel Odawara at instant speed and basically cause Chris to die to the Spoils of the Vault. Which is pretty cool, considering the fact that, you know, you can't really interact with the channel abilities. There's a Profane Tutor on suspend. I guess you can interact with them, but Stifle's not in the format, so it's kind of hard to do so. Do you imagine we had Stifle in Modern? I'd say it would be fun until somebody was like, yeah, I'll stifle your Titan trigger, and then I would just be sad. Alright, going to cast another Rona. This will untap the first one because of the trigger. We'll activate Rona one more time. I could see this deck being in red for Underworld Breach. That'd be interesting, right? That would work with the combo. Because if you're casting... you're still not going to have enough cards in the yard. And at that point, why not just play Grinding Station? I know Mapson said he was missing a couple cards from the deck too, so I'm curious what he was missing. Alright, Profane Tutor coming off of suspend here. Thassa's Oracle in response to the trigger, going to cast Angel's Grace, then going to cast Spoils of the Vault, and that will be game 2 going to Chris. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a great rest of your day.